Okay, welcome to live class number 35. I'm going to do this as a 20-minute strength and tone class. So let's get started, hoping you've got clean hands, clean face, some water nearby. Be mindful of any neck issues. Always work to your own level. I'm at home again, working from home during the week and then in the shop at the weekends. So this week and next week will be from my spare room. I hope everyone is great. Hope you have had a great day so far. So this class, quite a strong class. I'm going to do a bit of a neck warm up to start with, and obviously our little lymphatic kickstart, and then we're going to go from the neck upwards, mostly strengthening and toning and invigorating moves. Okay, so let's start with our little lymphatic massage. So remembering it's just below the skin surface, so we're nice and light, starting with our forehead sweeps. Just helping this lymphatic system to get going and clear away the waste and the toxins from the face, reducing puffiness around the eyes. Also just feels nice. Down to the cheeks, lightly sweeping across to the ears. Over the mouth, we'll be doing this move in a bit. Up to the ears. Along the jawline, we'll be doing that one again as well shortly, but a little bit stronger. Straight down the neck. Little wiggle at the collarbone. Flip the hands over, little tickle down the collarbone. Back of the neck, very light little strokes. Lovely, let's do our neck warm up. So just going from side to side with the head. Being mindful if you have any neck issues. And now back to centre, and now gently up and down. Taking it nice and slowly if you like, just feeling that front of the neck gently stretching. Again, we'll be doing that very soon with our moves. Let's do some shoulder rolls. Go a bit stronger, but putting our hands to our shoulders. Back the other way. How about some shrugs? Drop your ear to your shoulder. You can make it a little bit stronger if you like by gently pulling the head down. Taking nice deep breaths throughout our class, in and out through the nose. Feeling that gentle stretch. And let's just do some neck rolls to finish our warm up. Very gentle as always. Okay, back to centre. Right, let's get started. And we're going to start with a little massage technique actually, just again warming up the neck, and we're massaging our sternocleidomastoid muscle. So big one goes from behind the ears down to the front of the neck, down to the collarbone. So we're pinching down into the muscle, not pinching the skin. Reducing, releasing that tension that we get in this muscle because it does so much work for us every day. 2 fingers, strong massage up to behind the ear. You might feel a little bit of tenderness here if you're carrying any tension today. And some little light taps down. You can actually see the muscle there on me that we're working on. Other side now, pinch down into the muscle. Ooh. A little bit tender for me today. Do this technique every day if you can. You can do it just when you're watching telly in the evening. Also obviously good to have a bit of glide with the oil there, but you can just do the little pinch bit and then lightly tap down. Okay, let's do some neck strengthening work now, starting with our neck resistance press, putting our hand onto our forehead, pushing into that hand and pushing the hand into the forehead, and let's take 2 deep breaths. Hand to the back of the head now. Repeat 2 deep breaths. Push your head into your hand and your hand into your head. Working the muscles all around the neck. Hand to the side of the head now. Push your head into your hand and your hand into your head. Last side. Lovely, bring your head down. Neck glide now. Bringing your chin back in as if you were making a double chin, holding for a couple of counts, and relax. Straight away I'm feeling that down the back of my neck and down my back. And relax. Bringing that chin in, feeling the gentle stretch, and relax. Last time. Lovely. Giraffe now. A little gentle straight down the neck to start, ending up at the collarbone. Little wiggle there if you like. Lifting your chin slightly if that feels good today. Jut your lower lip out and take 4 deep breaths, like a giraffe. Feeling that gentle stretch down our platysma muscle. And bring your head back down, and helping to gently stretch and work that muscle is really good for our lower face as well. So let's move on to swan neck, and this variation we're going to turn our head to the side, put our other hand on this shoulder to isolate and just hold it back, tip your head back slightly, stick your tongue out as if you're trying to touch your nose. I'm going to hold that for 20 seconds. And bring yourself back to centre. Tough one, that. Don't feel like you have to do the whole 20 seconds. If you don't want, you can stop at any time, and make sure you're taking nice deep breaths when we're doing it now as well, because that's just helping that blood flow, fresh oxygen and energy, and also helping our lymphatic system. So let's repeat on the other side now. Turn your head, tip it back, hand on the other shoulder, stick your tongue out, count to 20. And bring your head back to centre there. Feeling that all across the chest, all working on the neck as well. Great technique, that one. Okay, great. So, taking the palms of your hand, apply some more oil if you want. Lift your chin up slightly, and we're just stroking upwards. Sometimes most of the time we do it around the back of the hands. This time we're doing open, flat hands at the front. Getting that fluid moving. Helping to lift and tone. Okay, head back down. We're going to do that on either side now. So lift the chin up, tilt it slightly, and go up the side of the neck. And the other side. Yeah, no, that's good. I just thought, did I apply my oil? Of course I did. Right, knuckles over jawline. My skin has been so dry this winter that I just instantly feel like there's no oil on my skin, but of course there is. Right, so knuckles along the jawline. So we did this in the warm-up, but we're going to do it a bit stronger now. Now we're actually working on the muscle. We're encouraging lift and tone. We're helping to reduce that tension that we hold in the jaw. Reapply some oil if you want. I'm thinking about it. I'm going to hold out for now. Some nice deep breaths here. Working out that tension of the day. And encouraging lift and tone of that jowl area. I don't like that term, but if I say it, you know what I mean. And a little straight down the side of the neck. Okay, mouth into an O. We're going to take our knuckles and we're going to do little strokes all the way up the lower face. So move out a little bit. Move out a little bit. And again. Let's repeat that. Lovely, bring your arms down, give them a bit of a shake if you need to, if you've got any build-up of lactic acid there. Okay, V's over lips. You can go a little bit stronger now than we did at the beginning of our warm-up when we were doing our lymphatic. Now we're working on the muscle. We're helping to encourage collagen and elastin, smoothing out those lines, and just bringing some lovely fresh energy to this part of the face. Up to the ears now. Bringing the lower face, rest of the lower face into play. Giving a lovely invigorating massage to this area. And again, encouraging lift and tone. Lovely, relax your arms down, give them a bit of a shake if you need to. Okay, lips over teeth, do a little smile, put our fingers onto our nasal labial. We're just going to take 4 deep breaths, lifting our chin slightly as we do it. Right-ish. Working on our whole lower face and under our chin, tightening everything up. And chin back down. Okay, index fingers here again, and we're going to sweep up to in front of our ears. Sweeping across the lower face up to the ears. We're going to do this a few times, and then we're going to pause at the front of the ears, blow the air out into our cheeks, and move it from side to side. Last time now, holding in front of the ears, blow the air out, go from side to side. Relax. Now blow the air out from the top lip to the bottom lip. Lovely, relax down. Thumbs under chin to anchor. We're going to take our knuckles and go under our cheekbones and up to our temples. So we do cheekbone straight quite regularly. Locking our thumbs underneath here helps to do a bit of a stronger movement with the knuckles. We're sculpting and we're helping the muscle, massaging the muscle, releasing tension and encouraging lift. Not too strong, medium strength. Touch. Lovely, relax the arms down, give them a bit of a shake. Moving up to the eye area now, starting with crow's feet smoother, taking our index fingers and just gently sweeping up. Lovely, relaxing technique this. We're smoothing out the area. Again, bringing that fresh blood flow, fresh energy. Bringing some nice warmth to the area, massaging our hard-working orbicularis oculi muscle. Lovely, now with the ring fingers, tap all around the eye. Warming up that eye muscle before we do a few strengthening techniques here. Always a good idea to work on the eye muscles and Give them a good old workout and strengthen, especially as we get older. We're using the ring finger as it's the lightest touch when we're tapping ourselves like this, remembering how delicate around the eye area is. Okay, great, let's do some strengthening now. Putting our fingers back into those diagonals, we're going to just hold the area taut and then gently squint the eyelids down. Feeling that little shake or pulse. Don't forget to breathe. That shake or pulse is working that muscle, keeping it nice and strong. Imagine you're kind of trying to squint your eyelids together. And relax the arms down. We're going to repeat that again. Okay, let's go ahead, keeping our fingers there on the diagonal, helps to isolate the muscle, and flutter and squint down. And lovely, relax the arms down, feeling that workout. Now onto flirty eyes, index fingers on the top of the cheekbones, lips over teeth into an O shape, so we're working actually our whole face and under our chin, and we're going to look up and flutter the upper eyelids here. And relax down. It's the one where we look a bit silly, but that's okay. We're giving our faces a good workout, and that's a really good thing. Let's repeat that now after our few seconds break. And relax the arms down. Fingers on the cheekbones are helping to isolate, but we are also working that lower face with our mouth like that. Right, last 15 seconds of this. And relax down. I can always tell when I've done those eye workouts straight away. You can feel it around my eyes. Okay, let's do shifty eyes now. So hand to the forehead, a nice relaxing technique here. We're still working the eye muscle, but we're also helping to lubricate the eye by keeping our hand here to make sure we're not scrunching up our forehead. Do a nice big blink and look to the right. Big blink, look to the other side. Big blink, look up. Big blink, look down. Big blink, look up, and gently rotate the eye all the way around and in the other direction. Close your eyes, bring your arm down, take a nice breath here. And let's repeat that now. I always find this one really relaxing. Blink to one side, blink to the other side, blink, look up, blink, look down, blink, look up, and go all the way around, back to the top, and all the way around, back to the top. Close the eyes, take a breath. And just to finish this technique, we're going to open our eyes wide, look into the distance, and take a couple of breaths. Lovely, that's shifty eyes. Let's go onto our brow area now, so pinching down into our eyebrows, moving along, pinching down, encouraging lift back to the beginning. Not pinching the skin, pinching the muscle, giving it a nice massage, but also encouraging lift of that upper lid. Smooth over. Forehead wrinkle reducer, taking our brows, pulling them apart a little bit, look into the distance, and just take some deep breaths. Eyes open nice and wide. And relax down. Eyebrow pincher. We're going to pull the eyebrows apart a little bit and then flick. Going to repeat that a few times. Flick. Helping to gently stretch out the procerus muscle here, where we get our frown lines, where we can hold tension. Just pulling that muscle in the opposite direction. Anything like me, I'm a frowner. Just helping that muscle to go in the other way. Trying to teach it not just to scrunch up. Right, lovely. Let's work on that number 11 area again now with our ring finger. Nice little massage up the whole forehead. And then up to one diagonal, like we're a little fan. Other side. Working out that tension as well. And then taking all of your fingertips, sweep up to your hairline. You can do some medium pressure movements here. Invigorating, lifting, working out that tension. I'm feeling that lactic acid in my arms today. It's good, good workout. Give your arms one last shake and finish. Just tap. Tap all over the forehead, around the eyes, over the cheeks, around the mouth, along the jawline, onto the neck. Index fingers behind the ears and straight down. There you go. Was that about 20 minutes? I started my timer late. 21 minutes. Come to the session anytime you need a nice express workout, strengthening the whole face and neck. It's invigorating as well, give you some energy, toning. Hope you enjoyed it. Next week will be, I'll be here again. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do next week. Any requests, please let me know. Blissful Lift members, if you haven't already, please do the little survey that I sent out on the email. There's a link in the forum. Just want to know how you've been enjoying the content and how you've been enjoying it and things like that. So let me know. Yay, thank you. Brilliant. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thanks so much, guys. I hope you have a great rest of your week and I will see you again very soon. Much love. Thank you. Bye.